Hey Sequoids, today we're going to talk about Manifest Destiny and some of the challenges that came along in particular for the Native Americans with this. You should recall seeing this painting earlier called American Progress by John Gast of 1872. Americans believe that it is their opportunity to move from coast to coast because it is their God-given right. And one of the groups that's going to be severely impacted by this is Native Americans. Andrew Jackson ends up creating what is known as the Indian Removal Act, which was signed into law in May of 1830. And this granted the president the authority to any unsettled lands west of the Mississippi in exchange for Indian lands within existing state borders. And a few of these tribes ended up going peacefully, but many resisted this relocation policy. And a tragic and horrifying event that took place was known as the Trail of Tears. And during the fall and winter of 1838 and 1839, the Cherokees, a Native American tribe from Florida, were forcibly moved west by the United States government and military. And along this journey, approximately 4,000 Cherokees died on this forced march. The American government did push for assimilation, or trying to absorb Native Americans into this American society. And it actually became law in 1887 when Congress passed the Dawes Act. And this allocated to each head of the household for every 160 acres of the reservation land for farming. However, this act really was not a success because most Native Americans preferred to live in their reservations and were given no training, and the plots of land that they were supposed to be using were just too small. And this was just a massive failure by the United States government. Even though they were trying to allocate land, it just didn't work out because settlers just would not go and buy this land. And it was an epic failure. And in this plan, Native Americans were also promised citizenship if they stay on their plot of land for 25 years. And this was extremely unsuccessful because very few people actually qualified, and it wasn't until about 1924 that all Native Americans were given U.S. citizenship. And the policy of assimilation finally ended in 1934 under Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal Act. Thanks for tuning in on today's flip video regarding Manifest Destiny. If you have any questions, just ask me in class or just do a quick rewind. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.